Citizen Mac and Citizen Cheese, Citizen Surf, Citizen Turf. I like it. I like the food-related ones.
Citizens Cash and Carry. Although I think it would be like more like Citizens Tango and Citizen Cash. Citizens Turner and Hooch. That might be fun. Hang on, I gotta take my drugs.
Citizen Salt and Citizen Pepper.
Oh, all right. How's everybody doing tonight? Woo!
Citizen Semantic and Citizen Satiation.
I was actually just... I'm so glad you mentioned that. I was literally teaching my daughters that because I don't remember where my son was, but my 6-year-old was like, what word was she saying over and over again? And she was like, it doesn't even sound like that word anymore. And I was like, there's a word for that. So I told
and
them,
it's a really big word.
I'm like, can you say semantic satiation? And they're like, semantic satiation.
I wonder if anyone's done research on how early it is that you can experience that. Like, does that just come with language, or is it something that you have to, your brain has to get to a certain point before it can happen?
Yeah, well, we kind of picked it apart. I mean, at 6, I would say she's definitely at the point where she is, because we sort of picked it apart. I'm like, let's think about this. Like, so satiation is like when you're full. Like, let's say you're hungry and you eat and then you're not hungry anymore. That's what satiation is. And semantic has to do with symbolism. It means like what something means. You know, the sounds don't actually mean that, but when you hear the sounds, to you, they mean something. So semantic satiation is when the sounds stop meaning something because you've heard them too much. And so we kind of like broke it down at the dinner table, which was actually kind of fun. Cool. I like doing that kind of cool linguistic stuff. All right. Well, it's Tuesday. It's 7. So welcome to the Semantic Satiation Happy Hour. Semantic Satiation at Madame Mittermeier's Fantastical Festival of Conundrums and Curiosities. So anyway, it's time for Sentinels Live, everybody. That's right. That's our Tuesday night show. If you were expecting Dolphins Dive or Tales from the Archive, you might be a time traveler. Thank you for joining us around the digital tabletop while we play Sentinels of the Multiverse. The goal of these streams, as you all know, is to have some fun while showing you how to play the game, as well as covering strategies that will hopefully help you win. Here at Handelabra, we do believe in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. So if any comments or activity that are actively working against that sort of sneak their way into the chat, just understand that they're not welcome and they will not be tolerated. And by the way, I did want to add something to this. If you hear one of us talking in a way that is not as inclusive as possible, please call us on it. You know, I was called on it once on Twitter where I said something. I honestly don't even remember what it was. And I didn't realize I was doing it. So, you know, we here are very into the idea of learning and growing and becoming better people. So if you hear us saying something that's like, wait, hang on, you guys are kind of crossing a line there, please let us know. We would like to do better if we can. Anyway, so if you enjoy the show, please do like, share, follow, and subscribe. That really does help. I've noticed that since I've started saying that, we're getting more clicks on those thumbs ups and stuff, and so do please keep doing that. Not only does it help the channel grow, but it obviously helps Sentinels get, you know, more out into the world. And of course, make sure to check out the other shows here at twitch.tv/Handelabra Games. Dolphins Dive, that's Thursdays at 7 Eastern, and Tales from the Archive is Saturdays at 7 Eastern, and they're always rebroadcast on our YouTube channel.
And they're even more popular than we are.
Yes, in fact, yeah, we were just commenting. The first episodes of both of those shows outplayed us on the YouTube rewatches in their first week. I haven't seen the numbers necessarily for the second week yet, but I plan on checking on that. Actually, I was having a conversation with Krista today. I was wondering, I was like, you know, our views kind of dove a little bit, and theirs kind of skyrocketed. I wonder if, A, that's because they're just better than us, which is certainly possible, or B, the fact that they're just new, and people have been listening to us forever, and having a new, fresh voice is something awesome. Or even just 3, that on YouTube, people just watch whatever the latest thing is, and it used to be that we were the latest thing all week until the next episode came out. And now it's like, oh, Thursday there's something new, and then Saturday there's something new again. And so people just aren't necessarily going back to listen to or watch older shows. So who knows? Might be some combination of all 3 of those is probably the most likely. I'm Jeremy. You can follow me at Mr. J Handel, MRJHANDEL. And joining me as always is John. Say hi, John.
Hello.
You can follow him on Twitter at MigrantP, MIGRANTP. And you can always follow the company at Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. We are the developers, so you can always be sure to get some insight into the process and maybe even see some stuff before anyone else. And finally, it is time tonight! We're going to be showing you some of the new team villains coming up in the upcoming expansion, which of course is called what, John?
Villains of the Multiverse.
Villains of the Multiverse. The game includes
first expansion that is only villains.
Yeah, not a single hero in this upcoming incipient expansion. Maybe not incipient. That means it's like already happening. Anyway, the game includes a tutorial which covers the basics. Imminent, that's the word I'm looking for. But we always do our best to explain exactly what we're doing, when we do it, and why. And depending on how long it takes for us to win or lose, we often play multiple games in every 2-hour episode. Sentinels Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, as well as PC, Mac, and Linux, and it is, of course, on Steam. And the 15th best superhero game of all time, according to Glixel.com. Check out our Twitter to see what other games made the list in the top 25 superhero games of all time. And of course, check out sentinelsdigital.com for more info and to download and try the demo absolutely free. All right, so as we teased on Twitter and a little bit here in the chat, we are going to be previewing some new villains tonight. And we always play more than one game, so we're going to play 2 games tonight, and the way that it's going to work is game 1, we're going to preview one of the new villains, meaning characters that maybe you haven't seen before, and then for game 2, it'll be someone that's returning. So the Capitans, the Ambuscades. So if you're watching the stream right now, you can see there are the 4 villains that are considered to be sort of brand new. That's Biomancer, Bugbear, Greaser, and Sergeant Steel, and we're going to let you guys vote on which one.
Hey, we should have them vote them off the island.
Yeah,
until there's one left.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, so vote off the island. The first. How's it? Okay, so first one voted off island. All right. So after that comment that says first one voted off the island, the first 3 votes, that person will be removed. Steel. All right, Steel is, and I'm not reading anymore. So now, from this next comment, second one.
Yeah, they're going to be typing like crazy though, so you have to wait a second for them to like stop voting.
All right. So yeah, so the second one to be voted off the island after the next comment that you see from Handelabra Games. Stop. Boom. Okay, Bugbear, Greaser, Biomancer. We got one of each. Bugbear, Greaser, Bug. Looks like Bugbear.
Okay.
Am I reading that right? Bugbear, Biomancer. Yeah, Bugbear. All right. Boom. All right. All right. So last one voted off island. This is fun.
My stop comments work.
Stop. All right. So your choices now are going to be Biomancer or Greaser. Remember that the name you type into the chat is the person, the villain, to be removed from the island. Whoever's left is who we'll be playing, starting from the moment you see that thing. Whoa! Man, look at that.
Greaser.
Looks like Greaser.
That's close.
I wanted to see Greaser tonight. That's okay. Mr. J. Handel.
That's a pretty crazy format. Because then there's only like 2 choices, so everyone like votes the same thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
All right, so Biomancer is who we're going to be looking at, and then I think we'll add in... let's see.
You should double click on Biomancer and look at what he has.
I should double click on Biomancer. Actually, Biomancer's crazy pants. So, setup. At the start of the game, Biomancer enters play Flesh Molder side up. Cards are revealed from the top of Biomancer's deck until 2 targets are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are shuffled back into Biomancer's deck. The first damage dealt to Biomancer each turn is reduced by 2. This is his gameplay. At the end of Biomancer's turn, Biomancer and each Flesh Child regain 2 HP. And we're not going to go into advance right now. But you'll notice he starts with only 18, which is pretty low, even for a team villain. And you'll notice that he has lots of inherent healing. He is, he's a flesh molder. Let's flip him over and see what his in-cap is. Increased damage dealt to hero targets by 1. That's a big old T. Someone wants to know what the T is, John.
It's a new button.
Should we tell?
It doesn't do a whole lot on team villains.
Yeah, but so this is actually a feature that's been requested for a while. It turns off the text. Bloop. And actually here, since we know who we're going to do, so I'll come in here. So a good example of this is, let's go to Agent of Gloom Spite. Boom, boom. So look at that beautiful Agent of Gloom Spite artwork.
You can actually see him.
So now if you can go bloop, and now it's like, oh, there he is, getting all mean. Yes, remove the text. There was really no way to see some of the artwork in the game. And people have been asking for this for a long time. And it was a pretty easy fix. So we thought, okay, we're treading some water here while we're finishing villains. We've actually got more people on the team, so we've got more hands to do some cool stuff. So we decided to go ahead and get that done. All right, so with Biomancer, I think we're just going to do 1, 3, 5. So we'll do Baron Blade, Friction, and Proletariat will be his teammates this evening.
So you skipped over Ermine.
I skipped over Ermine. I sure did. And I also skipped over Fright Train because, Fright Train is kind of because he's got that +1 damage, he always sort of ends up being the one you go after first. And I was like, let's just not do that this time. We'll skip, We'll move these around a little bit. We'll have Biomancer go third. All right. Heroes, what are you thinking, John? I'll let you pick your 2 first, and then I'll pick my 2 from whatever's left.
I'll pick the Scholar, the nemesis of Biomancer.
Ooh, all right.
Oh, you want me to pick 2?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, all right. I'll go with Fanatic.
Nice. All right, I've actually been having some interesting times with Prime Warden's Tempest lately, so I'm going to do that. And I think, I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do regular Naturalist, actually. This is something I've been trying to get better at the Naturalist, so, but I want to see FPO. Well, don't worry. We are definitely not done. And then environments, I don't know, have any thoughts? I feel like we haven't played in the block lately, so I think that's what we're going to do. All right.
That can be crazy in vengeance mode.
All right, Citizen Hammer, you ready to go?
I am ready.
Boom.
Light it up.
You were supposed to say, yes, Citizen Anvil.
All the heroes from Villains of the Multiverse are playing in this game right now.
Yes. You can't match my speed. You find out the hard way. Now let's just all sit back and think a spell. No need to get all riled up. Now, you will notice that we are not quite, one of the main things, which is one of the last things we do, is artwork. Both some of the sort of supporting artwork that we put in, as well as some of the artwork from Adam. So you'll notice that we don't have any of that stuff for the new characters yet. So you get to see gameplay tonight, but not new artwork. So sorry about that, but there's nothing we can do. All right, Scholar opens with Alchemical Redirection, Grace Under Fire, and 2 Solid to Liquid. We've got Cleansing Downpour, Genebound Shackles, Lightning Slash, Otherworldly Resilience in Tempest. Fanatic has got her Aegis of Resurrection, Final Dive, Prayer of Desperation, and Smite the Transgressor. And the Naturalist opens with a Hyperactive Senses, Natural Forms, Power, Primal Charge, and Shifter's Strength.
Yes, so there's no character artwork for Biomancer, but there will be card artwork.
Yeah, all the card artwork is in. Basically, any new artwork that has to either be generated by Adam or by our team, that is the stuff that has not been done yet.
We should put a cardboard cutout with FPO. All right, the villains play all their things.
Yeah, all right. So before once this gets started, I'm going to go into Biomancer and show what because we already talked about his setup. I believe he puts out a flesh child. And then, so let's go take a look.
Puts out a couple flesh children.
Flesh childs. All right, so here's Biomancer. We already read his thing. So we got Duplex Patriot, Flesh Child. At the end of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the 2 hero character cards with the highest HP 2 projectile damage each. And then we've got the Carbon Adept. You might have noticed that they're all copies of things we might have seen before. At the start of Biomancer's turn, destroy 2 hero ongoing cards. Wait, there's a couple questions for me. Also, how will we be getting the villain themes as a soundtrack with their parts? Oh, just stay tuned, Darren. We got all kinds of plans.
Stay tuned, literally.
Yes, stay tuned for the tunes. All right, take it away, Scholar.
All right, well, the Carbon Adept destroy 2 hero ongoing cards is pretty rough. Biomancer's going after Tempest. So I guess you could Lightning Slash Carbon Adept if you want. But I don't know I don't know if we necessarily need to play anything. I do have Grace Under Fire, which can deal 11 damage right now, which is pretty awesome.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, Biomancer has a -2, but that's still 6. But he heals a lot, so it's like unless you can one-shot him, or you know that you're going to get to him before his turn, that's tough.
And Friction has a speedy sidestep, so my Grace Under Fire is not going to be very good against her.
All right, Evil Dice Monkey has just arrived, so let's show him what the T is all about. It hides text. We're in a game that's not really super useful. It was mainly a requested feature because of a lot of villain, especially
you can see the scholar's knees.
Yeah, I showed it. There they are. He's actually wearing shorts, not pants. Makes it a lot easier to see the villain artwork on the villain cards that have lots of instructions. So,
yeah, it's less useful in a Vengeance game where the artwork is already mostly there, but you can see a little bit more, and all the right-hand side if you want.
Indeed.
Yeah, so it's on the sort of regular villains. It makes it a little bit more like the small size villain cards, which have an art card and an instructions card.
Right.
In the tabletop. So yeah, I'm thinking about like the Scholar has that big 1 damage card, but there actually isn't a great way for us to use it.
Oh, I see what he's asking. He says, no, why is it there on the regular cards? Probably because we haven't hidden it yet. It really doesn't do anything.
Not supposed to be there in other cards, but it looks like there's a bug. This is still under development.
Under development. I don't know if I call it a bug. It's just an unintended feature.
It's a bug.
I mean, it doesn't break anything.
It's a bug. What were you planning to do on your turn with Tempest?
Probably Lightning Slash somebody, but well, I guess I could Genebound Shackles and hit myself to Lightning Slash whoever the highest is.
Not if Impulsion Beam is in play.
Oh yeah. Yeah, then I'll probably just.
I mean, I could destroy Impulsion Beam with Grace Under Fire, which might make sense.
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely going to hit myself and play a second card. It's just a question of what. I guess I could Otherworldly Resilience, then hit myself to Lightning Slash for just a little bit less.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to Grace Under Fire Impulsion Beam because it's going to make everyone's life annoying.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
It's a bit of an overkill, but that's okay. And I'm already at full hit points, so I can just skip. Art that not even Adam has seen. He just draws with his eyes closed on that layer.
Yeah, so can I assume everybody's been listening to the letters page? So we heard all about Friction last week, and this week I started listening. I got about 15-20 minutes in to the Harpy / Pinion /
Did not listen to that yet.
Matriarch Harpy Pinion. The best quote so far from this week's episode is when she comes outside for the first time when she's got her mask on. He's like, she can hear. Christopher's like, she can feel and hear hundreds of birds, like several hundreds, but less than 1,000. I'm not sure why that was important, but he was very clear that it was several hundred, but less than 1,000.
Yeah, if you are you going to be destroying Carbon Adept, who will destroy your ongoing cards?
Sure.
Because he will destroy it for sure if you don't kill him.
Yeah, it's a little early. I think I'm just gonna skip on and put on another card for the moment. A Genebound could be useful at some point, but I don't know that I need to trade it for 3 HP, or I guess 2 HP right now. All right, so out comes the Repliblade.
Repliblade and Baron Blade in the same game.
Let's pop that open. So Repliblade is a flesh child. At the start of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP X energy damage, where X is the number of cards in Biomancer's trash. I haven't actually seen this card before. I've only played, I think, 2 test games with Biomancer so far.
So he has a little bit of a mini impulsion beam effect. And this is going to hit both. And he goes out at the start, right? Yeah. All right. Anything to final dive? Not quite. That's too bad. So I think I'll just play the Aegis of Resurrection because I don't really have anything better to play.
Sure.
And hit some fools. Are we targeting anyone in particular? First, friction maybe? Easiest to kill?
Sure, I'm okay with that.
Okay. Three proletariats.
1, 2, 3.
And these are all going to get hit, but we get to choose the order, basically.
So my Steam just popped up and told me that Jean-Marc Giffen is playing You Need a Budget. So apparently he does his accounting in Steam, which makes sense.
Yep.
He seems like the kind of guy who would do his accounting in Steam. Target Biomancer last, that way he shows off more cards, says DJ Omatic. Sure, no problem. And then Darren asks, any challenge modes finalized for Villains? Not yet. Wah, wah.
But they will be.
They will be. All right, so let's see here. Naturalist. See, I don't have anything out, so those one-shots aren't going to be useful, but I do like those one-shots.
I mean, Hyperactive Senses is still useful.
Yeah.
I mean, natural form's power is not bad to have out.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna do, was probably get that out and then sort of decide on which of my forms I wanted. But Hyperactive Senses would let us show off 2 more Biomancer cards. So maybe I'll just do that this time. So let's reveal from Biomancer. And who could potentially be the most annoying?
Or we could choose a hero.
Yeah, we could choose
or
a
the environment.
hero.
Do we have anyone who can play the top card of their deck? If we had Don't Dismiss Anything, then I would definitely be into that. But we don't have that in hand right now.
I was thinking Proletariat to see if we can get his either his Get Rid of All My Proletariats card so that he could just be naked for a little while, or potentially see what else we might dig for. So let's see here. All right, so we got a Homunculus, Radioactivist. All right, so here we go. Homunculus, Flesh Child. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. At the end of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. So that is another Flesh Child. Mr. Facsimile. It's another Flesh Child. If this card would be dealt exactly 1 damage, redirect that damage to the hero target with the highest HP. At the end of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the hero character card with the lowest HP 1 melee damage. Then we've got Radioactivist, which is under Proletariat. End of Proletariat's turn, card deals the hero target with the highest HP 1 fire damage. Then if Unity is active in this game, so we can ignore that. And then another Proletariat. So I'm thinking we put Radioactivist on top of Proletariat, and I don't have my form out, so I can't discard the top card of any 2 decks.
Sure.
So yeah, so we'll do Radioactivist on top of that one, and then probably Homunculus. That seems like the less potential damage, but it's also the harder to kill.
Yeah, we can put the Homunculus on top.
All right. Oh, wait, hang on. They just said the flavor text on Mr. Facsimile is hella cheap shot there, Biomancer, so I'm going to pull that up.
Yeah.
You see, he's even more of a living person than you are, which is not saying much. Yeah, so if you've listened to the letters page, you know exactly what that means. All right. I'll let the chat fill it in. Okay, and then let's see. This early in the game, I usually go for the Crocodile unless I'm planning on tanking damage. Yeah, and I have a one-shot that can do more damage. 3 up to 2 targets, 1 toxic damage plus 1 from the Crocodile. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Crocodile for now. Maybe something else will come to me later. All right, let's see what the block has. Time Crazed Prisoner.
That's not doing anything right now. But I can final dive it into something.
Ahaha. Yeah, so Time Crazed Prisoner is based on the cards in the trash. Yeah, right. Alright, so Friction's doing some stuff. Trying to hit herself, but her shock dampeners are still working. Argentium comes out.
Shiny. I actually think my physical copy of Villains of the Multiverse I haven't opened because it came when I was on my travels.
Ah.
Each villain target 2 lightning damage. All right. I think the order won't matter here. It's just going to hit everything, and Proletariat's order won't matter. So,
yep. All right.
In this case,
doesn't really matter which one. What a shock! And the hippo comes out. Impulsion beam comes out. There's that homunculus we knew was coming, which of course means radioactivist will be next.
Man, I should have saved that Grace Under Fire. How many targets are there now? 18. Basically, one could almost one-shot Biomancer.
Yeah.
Someone mentioned that in the chat that we could do that. But maybe we can get it back. Do you have Reclaim from the Deep?
Not yet. Do have Chain Lightning,
right.
so that could do some good.
We'll watch out for it. Well, I guess I'll go solid to liquid and get a couple of hit points. That's all I got right now. Another Impulsion Beam, so watch out for that. Tempest.
All right.
Tempest! Choose Tempest!
Yeah, definitely Tempest.
And Scholar can't deal damage. Well, that's fine. End of Days would be real nice right now. Maybe I should desperately pray for it. But Louis says, we really started paying more attention to the artwork thanks to the letters page. That is a good point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, knowing what the story is behind all the various things is actually really pretty awesome. All right, so let's see.
Well, if you play Cleansing Downpour, you could use it, potentially. Because you won't be able to use your other power to play any more cards.
True. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's a little early for a Cleansing Downpour by my typical play states, but that's okay.
You always want to get maximum utility out of your turn.
That's true.
Unless there was something we had to kill with the Chain Lightning, but I don't think we were at that point. I guess we could have taken out some of these flesh children, but oh well.
Yeah, the 2 times that I've played against Biomancer, I'm still kind of a little flummoxed as to how to deal with him. Because, you don't want to go after him early because he reduces, I believe, the first damage dealt to him by 2?
Yeah, every turn. But if you can do multiple...
Yeah, you gotta find a way to do multiple damages or a lot of damage at once.
Yeah. So I'm going to final dive a Proletariat into a Proletariat.
So Darren 20,500 asks, one last question before I go. Are you programming mini-pack heroes while waiting for art for villains? Well, we're not yet because we're actually still working on villains. But I will let you guys know that we have begun taking delivery of some, not all, but some Oblivion content. As they're sort of finishing bits and saying, yes, we think this is just about ready, they're sending it off to us. And so we've started to get a look at some of the things that are considered to be finished, which it's actually not really a spoiler. They released it on the Kickstarter a few weeks ago, or a week ago, about which things they consider to be almost done.
Yeah, their percentages.
Yeah, the percentages that they were at. So if you look at that, you could probably get a pretty good idea of what stuff we've already gotten here. But it's cool. It was fun looking through some of that stuff.
I guess Fanatic. I mean, we have actually a bunch of heroes who are happy to get hit.
Yeah, totally.
These are all heroes, except maybe Tempest, are heroes that, you choose them to take more damage oftentimes because they can heal or they can do things with that.
Okay, so I've got my Deadly Crocodile, which means if I do...
Yeah, and Christopher posted a playtesting card sheet on Twitter today, and everyone's dissecting it.
It's very
It's
cool.
pretty great. I will say, like, yeah, don't necessarily think that anything you read there is going to be in print exactly how it is, because things change in playtesting.
Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So I think I'm just going to Primal Charge. I guess the question is, should I Primal Charge into Impulsion Beam and then Deadly Crocodile into Impulsion Beam, which should leave it with 1 HP, and then hope to finish it off next round, or...
Yeah, I mean, the Scholar won't be able to destroy it because he can't deal damage.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You could go after...
Well, okay, hold
Proletariat
on now. If I hit it with the 4, I do have a Chain Lightning for Tempest. So if I hit it with a 4 now and then I use my 3 to go after someone else...
Sure.
That'll work.
You could use Threatening Stomp also for more damage than that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, I was looking at the fact that it was a, what's it called?
A Rhino card.
A Rhino card, yeah, and I wasn't thinking all the way through. So, yeah, let's do that. All right, so we'll hit Impulsion Beam for 5. That's good.
We didn't mention up at the top of the show about the Sentinels of Earth Prime Kickstarter.
Oh, right, yes!
That data is doing really well. It's over 200%.
Yeah, it's over 80,000, and I mean, it's moving along at like a pretty standard clip right now. You know, they're getting a couple thousand a day. They've already unlocked 4 of the stretch goals. Obviously, not the stretch goal that we care the most about, but it is moving along. Let me grab a link to that. Yeah, so if you haven't checked out Sentinels of Earth Prime, there you go. Take a look. Ooh, Char.
Oh, good. But, I mean, that's actually probably good for us. Char dealing damage to everything.
That's true. Yeah, you got to rethink how things work when you're in a villains game, or a team villain game, I guess you should say.
I'm probably okay with leaving Char, especially if we have the Naturalist can protect us from it.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I'll plan ahead to do some tanking.
You could try to... Oh, actually, you have it in hand, Environmental Allies. So play that and then switch to Gazelle, and, like, Char will be our friend and win us the game. Yeah, the comments in the Kickstarter, there's, like... It's not really that bad. There's, like, a couple people who are doom and gloom for some reason, but I don't think that's the general tenor at all.
I agree.
Oh,
I mean,
Fanatic.
yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I hate hitting Tempest with these things, even though, like, he does have the reduction, because, like, he obviously wants to use that.
Yeah. So go Solid to Liquid, and I'll play Truth Seeker. Don't use it this turn, because I can't deal damage, and I would rather do that.
General Tenor, new hero confirmed!
That's Tenor.
General Tenor? Yeah, he's he's the 4th of the 3 tenors. Ugh, we gotta get rid of that genetically fused pantsuit. I don't like it.
And Empyrean is just hitting everyone. Empyrean?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's probably Empyrean, based on the spelling, but I mean, it is a made-up word, so...
It is. Empyrean.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to Chain Lightning to get some things low enough that Char will destroy them, anything at 4 is going to get destroyed, except for, like, you don't want to hit, like, the Flesh Children because Biomancer will just heal them.
Okay.
But, like, you could ping the Shock Dampeners, the Stolen Gear, things like that. And then Char will do 2 and 2.
Alright, so let's see. Each non-inmate target 2 fire and 2 toxic. Alright, so if we hit Okay, so Homunculus, if I hit Homunculus with 4, it's actually only going to be 3, and then he'll only do 1 and 1. Yeah, so the shock dampeners we could definitely get rid of. The stolen gear we could definitely get rid of. And maybe one of the proletariats?
Yeah, but
I guess
there's only one proletariat.
So. Oh, is there only? Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe that's the way to go. I mean, I could obviously also get rid of either Dual Expatriate or Mr. Facsimile.
No, because they will get healed by Biomancer on the next turn from now.
Okay, yes, understood. All right, so let's... And taking damage to get Genebound Shackles is not going to help me because I'm going after mostly low stuff. So, all right, so we'll hit the shock dampeners and the stolen gear. And where did it go? What was I going after? Where's that proletariat? Oh, there it is. All right, boom.
It's near the end.
Yep. And yeah,
the numbers on KickTrack are a great thing to look at, but I wouldn't put any stock in them. It's more of a game. It's not a really good projection because it's not taking into account anything besides like a curve, a trend line that doesn't have anything else.
Yes, they actually do have what they call an experimental projection, which I actually don't remember how close that ended up on ours.
Right, so that's just saying your project is going to behave like other projects, which might be the case, but maybe something like big happens that we don't know about, right?
Yeah, I'd be interested to see if they had numbers on how often their projection versus their just daily average then extrapolated out, how often either one of those is closer to the actual result.
Yeah. As an example, and this is not to say that anything like this will happen on Sentinels Worth Prime, but in the Shattered Timelines Kickstarter, they added a new product in the middle, which doubled the pledges, right? And so you don't know if whether they're playing something like that or not. I have no idea. And even if they aren't, or were, or whatever, anything else could happen, right? Like the Kickstarter could get talked about on some huge RPG site, or on whatever. So KickTrack doesn't bring in outside information.
Yeah, and so for those of you who are not sure what John is talking about, when Shattered Timelines way overfunded, they actually sort of pre-announced and began pre-selling Vengeance. So that was actually the first initial announcement and release, basically, of information about Vengeance. Vengeance did not have its own separate Kickstarter. It was sort of ancillary to the Shattered Timelines Kickstarter. There's some history for you if you're new to the multiverse.
That's right. Half the chat wants to know what's going on with the game. The other half wants to know how to pronounce Empyrean. Empyrean. I like either pronunciation, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just going to keep hitting friction here.
So I can't believe it's taken me this long to mention it, but I finished Zelda. I finally was done putzing around, and I just did it. And it was awesome, and everybody should play it. But as a result, I am now playing another game on my Switch. I was absolutely convinced that it was going to be a Zelda machine, and then it was going to become the kids. But one of the games I got because I bought a bundle is I got The Binding of Isaac, which is super weird and gross and creepy, but a lot of fun. So if you haven't played Binding of Isaac, I also recommend it.
I haven't.
It's very weird, but it's entirely procedurally generated. I don't know if you knew that or not, but every single time you play through it is a completely different game.
Cool.
Which is neat. So DJ Manic says, how finished did you go? Did you get all the doodads? I got probably 98% of the doodads. At one point, I finally was like, all right, I'm done doodad collecting. I'm just going for it.
Is someone hacking our Skype, or was someone in your place talking? Or was someone in my place talking? There's like people talking upstairs.
I just heard someone speak who was not hand delivering through my repeat. Yeah, I don't know.
It's coming from inside the house. All right, I highly recommend you play at some point Environmental Allies.
Yeah, I don't hear anybody outside here, but it's certainly possible.
Apparently, people are on a voice chat in addition to the stream.
Ah, they're in like a Discord server or some kind of something.
Yeah.
All right, so if I do Environmental Allies, and then instead of
switch to Gazelle.
damaging, switch to the Gazelle, which I think is actually in my trash. No, it's not. Okay, deck. The Nimble Gazelle. Awesome. All right, Char.
Char.
All right, so let's hit the Proletariat first. Unless did the second one get played?
No.
Okay, good.
And then I don't know if the order is going to matter now.
Doesn't matter now. Let's see.
I don't think so. There's no other region or anything.
I don't think so either. All right.
Everything explode. I mean, not everything, but many things.
Fast forward! And the imprisoned rogue, our friend Russ, comes out.
So many inmates. I read on somewhere, Russ said he made a villain deck based on his imprisoned rogue.
Ah.
It's a custom deck. I'm curious about that.
All right, so Blinding Surge came out, and we were going to lose all the things.
That's 6, yeah. All the things. At least she is going to hit herself.
That's true.
But yeah, the friction got us back for that Char attack.
Char attack.
All right. Naturalist can get this. And well, that was rough, boys.
Yeah, we're definitely getting into the positions here. Actually, I don't think we even talked about whatever the last card that Biomancer played was. What was it? Twist of Flesh. Biomancer deals each hero target 2 psychic damage. Biomancer and each flesh child regain 2 HP. So nothing too exciting, but definitely annoying.
What do you mean, lazy? I'm preparing, planning, strategizing.
Yeah, get all the cards. Let's see what we got here. Because then maybe you'll know when to turn loose.
Maybe. Or shoot fire damage at everything. The most cards in play, that's going to be a tie. Or no, Fanatic still got equipment card out. But and then it gets destroyed.
Yeah, you just got destroyed. Okay, Empyrean. Making things equally difficult for us.
Adam finds Biomancer the grossest. But he has to draw all that stuff.
Okay.
Actually, the grossest thing he's drawn, I think, is the Spite flip side image.
Yeah, we actually talked about that on the Rook City listening party, that Adam has said to me that he considers that Spite artwork, where it's like all like, you know, to be the grossest thing he's ever drawn. All right.
So it's possible if you play Shifter's Strength that you might find your other copy of Environmental Allies.
Yeah, I'm still focused on Tempest right now because I'm trying to figure out here. I mean, I guess I could Flash Flood the Time Crazed Prisoner and the Imprisoned Rogue away for, I mean, whatever reason, but like I can't do anything with Genebound Shackles, and Vicious Cyclone I have almost nothing to power it with.
So the reason why I'm talking about what the Naturalist can do is because there's a chance we could get Environmental Allies and save ourselves from Char, but the safest thing to do would be to destroy Char with Flash Flood.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, is like, oh, I see what you're saying, because we can't use Environmental Allies. Okay. All right, fair enough. That's what
we might be able to, depends on, it's a roll of the dice.
All right, what does the Imprisoned Rogue do? Increase damage by inmates and destroy an agent. Yeah, so that's fine. So we'll get rid of Char. and probably the time crazed prisoner.
Well, who's the prisoner? The prisoner is going to be hitting one of the guys we want. So I would probably leave them both.
All right.
Like, we're not going to be the second highest HP for a while at this point. So I'm okay to leave him and let him hit the villains.
There's my Reclaim from the Deep.
Hopefully we'll be able to get to it in time. Did you just skip your power?
Mm-hmm.
Who has the highest HP? I guess the Scholar. That's too bad. They're all at 1. We would have been able to, like, knock most of them out, but there's that healing.
Yep. Duplex Patriot.
We could have left Char. We would have survived Char's attack, but it's a dangerous game. And I don't have End of Days, which would be nice to have.
Yeah, I mean, the Prayer of Desperation would have been awesome if you weren't at 4 HP without your Aegis. Because, like, you know, I feel like we got to sort of assume that we're probably not going to make it to the next round with only 4 HP.
You never know. We can wail on Proletariat, so... And Friction, basically. Do you have any preference for which one we attack first?
Well, let's see. On our flip side, Friction destroys and here ongoing equipment, and Proletariat shuffles trashes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go for Proletariat. Friction, like, kills herself. So, if we can get Proletariat out of the way without him getting more clones, that's nice.
Defensive formation.
By 0. I guess by 1.
Yeah, by 1.
And Scholar can take this. This Drake says, on her flip side, Friction is rather terrifying. That is true.
Yeah, she's not great. That's for sure.
And Christopher mentioned on the letters page in last week's episode that she doesn't survive that event.
Yeah, he actually corrected himself. He was like, yeah, Friction does not survive. Actually, it's better to say that, what is it, Kyler Lee does not survive Friction, is the way to say that. All right, let's see here. Yeah, my one-shot's not going to do anything. I could shift her strength and look for some stuff. Yeah, I feel like that's probably what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to get rid of everything and just see what I come up with. All right, another shifter strength, formidable rhinoceros, and resilient hide.
Resilient hide's pretty good. There's a lot of 1 damage.
Yeah, is there a way? There is. If I shift her strength and discard the rhinoceros,
then you can get it. Yeah,
then I can get it and play resilient hide.
Yeah, and then you can soak anything that's 2 damage as well.
Yeah. All right, so let's do that. So we'll shift her strength and discard the rhinoceros. Then we'll stop, and we draw a cornered beast. Fine. Then we'll play resilient hide, and we will get back the rhinoceros.
Nicely done.
See, I've been paying attention. Sometimes I know how to do stuff. Okay.
Then you get another
Ooh,
-1.
and an Indomitable Force. Excellent. Kim Person says, today's been Sentinels overload for me. Played a marathon of the card game, listened to the letters page, and now I'm here. No regrets.
All right, there's a defensive displacement and lots of inmates, so it's quite likely that there'll be no damage happening. So we can try to recuperate.
Okay.
And Tempest can actually use his power for 1 damage per card because of that.
Ah.
Might be worth considering. I don't know if you have much to play. I guess you don't really have much to play. But reclaim for the deep.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could reclaim because we have a bunch of things we'd like to get back. I think.
Yeah, you could reclaim Otherworldly Resilience and play cards for free.
Oh yeah, that's a good call.
So I'm not gonna play Get Out of the Way because of the damage reduction, but I can, I think, start healing the Scholar up more, and I do have Mortal Form that I can start working on. So
you didn't want to keep moving into one of those?
I didn't have anything else I wanted to play.
Oh, was there not another?
I guess I could have played 2 of them.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Sure, I can do that.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of cards to discard though right now. Yeah, I won't.
Okay, whatever. Just do the same thing again.
I do have another one in my deck, but I don't have another one in my deck. Yeah, I'd rather just play one, I think, because I'd rather keep moving into another Mortal Form to energy than into Solid to Liquid or something. So.
Yep. And you've got 2 keep movings now, so.
Ankroyd asks, is the Biomancer music in the game? No. It will just not have that part.
Yeah.
So the bad guys heal, but they don't hurt us. So, and I think we overall have more healing than they do. Except, I mean, obviously not Biomancer, but...
Okay, so let's... Reclaim from the Deep lets everybody. Yep, okay, good. All right, so we'll do that. And we'll just choose for me.
I think I might go for no one to hold fast again. Let's get a big old hand.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's see here. I feel like Cleansing Downpour is probably a good choice here.
Yeah, or Otherworldly if you want to play.
Yeah, we did talk about the Otherworldly as a way to play more cards for free.
I guess you don't have a lot of cards to play.
I have a lot. Yeah, that's really what it is. We'll just go with Cleansing Downpour. Maybe get your Aegis back. How Johnny got his Aegis back. It's the sequel to how Stella got her Groove back.
Yeah, I guess I might need it soon. And yeah, I don't know. You could make sure to get Environmental Allies back into your hand, or
yeah, I was thinking about that, but let's see here.
It might not be as big a deal now that Char's in the trash.
Yeah, and I was thinking I might try to get maybe get that Threatening Stomp since I have. Actually, let's see. What am I going to do on that turn? If I've already got the Rhinoceros out. I've got Indomitable Force in hand.
Yeah, I mean the defensive displacement is going to be there for a while, unless if a lockdown gets played. But the displacement will still be there until next turn.
Yeah, I'm going to pull Threatening Stomp because I think I'm going to stay in Rhinoceros for the time being. And yeah, I guess
it's probably still worth it to play Cleansing Down.
Yeah, I'm going to play it. I can't use it this turn, but that's fine. And then we'll skip.
There you go. Shielding wins.
Nice. All right, so Mass Rebirth. Let's pop that open. Ongoing. At the end of the environment turn, move each Flesh Child from Biomancer's trash into play, then destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, Biomancer regains 10 HP. Yeah,
Fun.
he is gross. He's super gross. So much healing and so much reduction and so annoying.
Yeah, and now that's going to cause the Carbon Adept to come back. I don't know if we have any way to destroy it because it's annoying. I don't think we do. We'll just have to deal. Or we can have other ongoings to destroy instead of anything that we care about, I guess. Is another option.
True.
I can do some irreducible damage. Not very much, but it is a thing I can do. Yeah. Actually, maybe I'll put out Sacrosanct Martyr as a sacrifice.
So I don't know what prompted this, but Bellasorcier says, "My God, Buffy ended in 2003." Yeah, didn't you see the whole like 20-year reunion thing that happened like a couple months ago? It started in what, 97? We're all old people, is what it boils down to.
I can't play Zealous Offense because it will get destroyed. I mean, I can play it and have it destroyed at the end of my turn. Real Fanatic. Sorry.
All right, so let's see.
Probably not going to happen. Cornered Beast. You could destroy targets with 3 or fewer HP. There aren't any, but just think of... I guess there's Time Crazed Prisoner.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. Like, we don't
or
need...
actually Argentium. But yeah.
Oh,
we don't need to destroy anything right now.
Well, and I don't need Indomitable Force right now if that defensive displacement is still cheap.
No, and you want to save that for...
Right.
To be honest, you could like just double skip or skip and use your Formidable Rhinoceros, or just play Cornered Beast because then you have it, right?
Yeah, that's what I was that's what I was leaning toward, is just playing it.
There are 16 non-hero targets and 4 hero targets in play.
Yeah, I'm gonna play
I think
this.
That's going to be a good bonus.
And draw 2 cards. Yeah, there's that Threatening Stomp we knew, and then we get a Feral Fury. And a Shifter Stream. Not a reunion episode, sorry everybody. It was a Entertainment Weekly or whatever had a thing where they got Buffy and Angel and Spike and Drusilla? I think Drusilla was there. And then they got like Buffy's mom and Giles and what's his name? The werewolf guy, Oz, Willow, Tara, Xander, the whole crew. They got them together. Do a search for like Buffy 20th anniversary, you'll find it. Did some interviews, some videos. It's good stuff.
That card of the Naturalist is helping out as well. All right. Still won't be able to get damage through, I don't think. So I'm going to discard something to keep Solid to Liquid around. And yeah, I think I'm just going to skip. Do I want to double skip to draw more cards? Or do I want the hit points? I think I'll double skip for an extra card. Ooh, Proverbs and Axioms. Good choice.
Nice. Obsessive planning. Yeah, let's try and find a way to get rid of that.
Yeah, we actually don't have a lot of destruction happening. If we could find Chain Lightning, that would be... Not Chain Lightning, but Ball Lightning.
Ball Lightning, yeah.
Would be super great. Cleared some of these frustrating ongoing cards. But yeah, I mean, Shielding Winds,
Yeah,
not a bad idea.
Winds.
Or, I mean, you could go with the Gene Bounds and Vicious Cyclone and start chipping away at someone.
Yeah, I don't have enough cards to power it right now. I want to...
Yeah, actually, that's true, yeah. Well, that's one way to get cards.
Yep.
Localized Hurricane.
One of my favorites. Tempest is pretty low to really dive into
So
that.
we're just
But
drawing 2 cards, so I already put out Shank Martyr for this. Can get rid of that. And I don't think we'll need Shielding Winds that much.
yeah, that's fine.
Unless you want to destroy Corner Beast, but I think Corner Beast could probably come in
Yeah,
pretty handy.
I'm happy to keep that around.
Tempersonation. Each hero target 2 lightning damage. Man, when that displacement goes down, we need to like bring the pain right away.
Yeah.
To all these guys, because that is gonna...
Yeah, everything in his play area is at full HP, so not fun times. We are not Smiles times. All right. Yeah, I fell off. They're talking about rewatching shows, talking about rewatching Buffy, and now they're talking about rewatching Pushing Daisies. That was a show I watched the first season, and then I just never got to the second season. I feel like I would have liked it, but I never got around to it.
I guess I'll play the Aegis.
Actually, if you like both Buffy and Pushing Daisies, I highly recommend Santa Clarita Diet on Netflix. In a lot of ways, it does feel like almost a spiritual successor to Buffy in terms of the horror mixed with comedy thing. And I've been told that it's also very Pushing Daisies in terms of how it deals with some of that sort of macabre stuff.
Video Game Boy asks, do the Flesh Children not count as nemesis? They do not have nemesis icons, so no. I don't think the heroes have a particular vendetta against them. They're just creeped out by them.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the question because, like, Duplex Patriot is like, wouldn't that be the nemesis of Expatriate? But no, it's not really. And it's obviously not an actual nemesis with a nemesis keyword or a nemesis icon. So, okay, so let's see. Yeah, Threatening Stomp. 4 melee damage. And then
you could potentially shift your strength and maybe get... Yeah, but even if you get Crafty Assault, you won't have Gazelle, so...
Yeah.
I would maybe just draw cards.
Yeah, I was going to just skip, actually.
Well, skip and use your power, you get more cards.
Oh, yes, okay, yeah, fair enough. Skip, draw. Feral Fury. Blend into the pack, interesting. And Bestial Shift. Actually, I want to pop that open. What is the Rhino power on Bestial Shift? Or I guess the Rhino effect.
Prison Riot. Actually, this is going to make the Time-Crazed Prisoner start getting damage through.
Oh, yeah, look at that. 10 in the trash. All right, so hang on. Let me... All right, yeah, Speedy Sidestep. Hang on a second. I need to meanwhile out here for a second. Let's see. What was I trying to look at? Bestial Shift. Reduce damage dealt to the Naturalist by 1 at the start of your next turn. Okay. And then I've got my Indomitable Force. I've got that. Okay, got it.
All right, so we still have the... It's funny, like, we have the defensive displacement, but we can't get rid of it even if we wanted to. We don't have any Destroy Environment cards.
Yeah, so what gets rid of that?
If there's no
inmates in play. Okay.
So when lockdown happens, then it'll get destroyed the following round. But right now we just don't really have any way to do anything about it. So I think I'm gonna discard Flesh to Iron.
I will say I think this might be the longest Team Villain game we've played. We're really hanging on. Yeah,
potentially. I'm going to play Proverbs and Axions, and maybe we'll find some ongoing destruction here. I don't know what.
Recovery.
Or at least some area damage that Tempest can use on his turn. Like, that will be really handy.
You got a final dive.
Alright, so dealing yourself 3 psychic damage, you will take 2 damage. So it might be worth it to use a power depending on what your business is. But I think for the Scholar, it just makes sense to regain.
Yeah, regain 3.
For Fanatic, she can just regain because she won't be able to deal any damage.
Yeah, and actually Naturalist, I'm actually going to...
Yeah, you can deal... You won't take any damage.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that and then draw.
Yeah, draw 2 cards.
For more cards. So another Threatening Stomp and Natural Form's Power. All right, so then we just need to figure out what to do with Tempest.
I would probably regain HP.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I hit myself...
Like, you can use... I guess you could use
for one,
Cleansing Downpour,
and then
actually.
Cleansing Downpour for everybody. Yeah, that's what it... Yeah.
It's better for everyone. I was thinking of your other power. But it's 1 hit point for you.
It's a net 1 for Tempest, and then 2 for everybody. Well, 3 for Scholar.
Yeah. That's definitely worth it.
And everybody has their non-damaged artwork back. Yay!
All right, now the Time-Crazed Prisoner is going to be targeting the Scholar and Biomancer, but that's okay. We can blow up one of them, and now the Scholar's second highest. That's funny. We're just healing so much. And obsessive planning. Destroy 2 ongoing and or equipment cards. And then remember on Biomancer's turn, the Carbon Adept is going to destroy
2 more.
Two ongoing cards.
Right.
I think. So we might want to choose ongoing cards here. Potentially the Rhinoceros is easy for you to get back, unless you had a plan on your turn.
I did not.
Yeah, so I would just destroy the Rhinoceros.
Yeah, that's fine. We can get rid of the Rhino. And then...
And we can destroy the Aegis, I guess. I mean, we're going to be destroying ongoing cards, but I don't know. Cornered Beast? I think if you like come out of everything in crocodile mode and start chomping everything, that's going to be pretty great.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Like, oh, okay, there's 21 non-hero targets and 4 hero targets.
But the thing is, like, we're going to be blowing up, like, almost everything. So I guess Solid to Liquid we can get rid of here. So Tempest can still use Cleansing Downpour on your turn, but then we'll probably get rid of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Cleansing Downpour with the Scholar, but... And I'm sure we'll have to get it back, but... Yeah, it doesn't really matter here. -1. Yeah, Fanatic can actually blow up those Time Craze Spinners, which are going to be going after Scholar now. So...
So... I could Cleansing Downpour. Or I could get Localized Hurricane out. And get rid of one of the Time Crazed Prisoners.
Fanatic has the Time Crazed Prisoners.
Yeah? Okay. Oh, I see. Are you gonna final dive one into the other? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just... You could put out another ongoing to protect a different ongoing, basically.
Oh, so wait. So who's next? Biomancer?
Biomancer.
All right, so if I localize Hurricane and hit, like, Friction and Proletariat with it, and then sacrifice it before I have to take too much damage from it.
You won't take much. I don't know why you're saying that when there's -2 damage to everything.
Oh, right. Ah, shoot. Okay, yeah. I guess I'll just...
Yeah, I mean, if you don't think you'll use Vicious Cyclone, I would put that out and we'll choose it to destroy it.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, back it up. I was going to Elemental Subway, but yeah, you're right. That's a better choice. Get rid of that. I could put it on myself.
Sure. Whatever.
I didn't. Anyway, and then, yeah, we'll heal up.
Eventually, we'll come out of this pink glow and everything will happen. Yeah, and I guess so either Resilient Hide or Downpour, I guess. I don't know. Or, I don't know. They're all your cards, so
yeah, Resilient Hide.
Okay.
At some point, I'm going to stop cleansing, but, I mean, we got us all back out of damaged with my cleansing downpours, so...
I took a damage. Amazing.
Yes, yes, we know. Heal all the Biomancer things that are already healed.
Alright, so yeah, those prisoners are going after Scholar, and they will be hitting him for 8 and 8. Well, they'd hit him for 8, and then they'd hit Biomancer for 6 or something.
Yeah, see, this is the difference between John and me. Like, I would probably final dive the 4 Time Crazed Prisoner, like, into Proletariat or something, and let the one of them go off. Because he is already at 20. He's a 21 Scholar, and he has a lot of healing ability. And to me, it's like, go for it. But...
Well, then I just wouldn't destroy either of them. Like, I wouldn't use the final dive to do 2 damage to, like, 0 damage to Proletariat, basically.
Oh, God, I keep forgetting about that stupid pink cloud.
If it was 4 damage, then
right,
yeah,
right,
but it's not. It is a very small amount of damage. So, and I'd rather Scholar not take 8 to do 2 to a villain.
Yeah, see, that's the other... Here's the other difference between me and John. He actually pays attention to the game, and I oftentimes don't. Oh, Victor!
Increased damage dealt to hero targets by 1. I mean, it's still anything that's 1 or 2 damage is still not much or anything. But
so this may actually be the most cards I've ever seen in play in a villain's game as well. We've got 5 rows, 6 rows, 5 rows, 5.
We could have 1 more villain too.
We could, man. All right. Let's see here. So I've got Cornered Beast out. Yeah. So maybe I have lots of dupes and stuff. So maybe I'll shift her strength. I mean, the question is, what am I looking for if I shift her strength? Let's see here. All 3 of my things are in the trash.
Our ongoings are just going to keep getting trashed. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I would just continue to draw cards and heal, basically. And I can final dive Victor. He's only got 4 hit points. So it'd be nice if we can kill him before that. Man, Prison Riot, that is not... That's not the card that we need to get out of it.
Yeah, we may not get to a second game tonight with the way this is.
Don't have any way to destroy an environment. Like, I want to destroy that displacement now and do something, but...
And now Highbrow comes out, which is really... I hate Highbrow with a fiery passion of 1,000 burning suns, but it's not going to do anything right now.
It is 2 damage now, but it's still, like, because of displacement, it's not doing anything. I'm going to draw more cards. Don't dismiss anything.
Ooh, my favorite.
Random card plays.
Yeah, this is actually probably one of the few scenarios where I probably wouldn't do it, because if there's so little ability to deal damage because of that displacement, it's like old tricks, new allies.
Scholar did take 8 damage.
Oh,
they're getting stuff through.
And there's Clone Ranger.
Oh man, they're getting
strength, which is gonna be every man's strength is a big one.
Up.
Yeah, like that's one of the things where now I really, really dislike Bugbear, because especially when you get into the late game, it's like, oof.
We need end of days. That's what we need. I'm gonna start trying to mill through Fanatic's deck a little more.
Yeah.
We can even the table here.
All right, hang on. Before we go any further, I'm going to back out and go to Bugbear because we got some new stuff that happened here. So, we talked about that. Okay, so, Biomancer. So, a new creation came out. That's a one-shot. Biomancer deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 psychic damage. Reveal cards from the top of Biomancer's deck until a Flesh Child is revealed. Put it in play. Discard the other revealed cards. All right, so that brought out Clone Ranger, which is Chrono Ranger. Clono Ranger. That really should be Clono Ranger. That is a missed opportunity. Flesh Child. At the end of Biomancer's turn, this card deals the 3 hero targets with the highest HP 1 projectile damage each, which is actually, that sounds like a Chrono Ranger, dealing 1 projectile damage.
Yep.
All right. And Pyron
does 0 damage to everyone. Yeah, actually, Repel Blade is going to do a ton of damage on his turn because now he's discarded a whole bunch of cards. You could use Localized Hurricane to get a little bit of damage to draw some cards, potentially. Or Cleansing Downpour might be wise.
Yeah, where we're at right now.
Otherworldly. I guess all. What other?
Yeah, do we have
ongoings?
other things killing ongoing still?
Right now, there's still Carbon
Addict.
Addict, right? And so right now, Cleansing Downpour and Corner Beast are going to be destroyed. That's going to happen unless we put something else out.
Yeah, so like if I localize Hurricane and get a little bit of damage through and then just sacrifice it. For the extra cards, yeah, that feels like worthwhile.
And we don't get the healing from Cleansing Downpour.
Yeah, I know, but I mean we gotta get something moving here.
Oh, and actually, if you get a damage suit or Reptile Blade, but he's going to go off before Fanatic goes anyway, so yeah. I was going to final dive Victor, probably, on Fanatic's turn, because that +1 to heroes is killing us.
Yeah, so, I mean, I can do 1 to Reptile Blade.
Yeah, that's useless.
It's useless? Okay. And then the Proletariat came out, so that's...
Yeah, so if you want, like, hit Highbrow or something, that's actually going to potentially be useful, but I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? Ugh, I take it back. My wanting to do damage...
At -2.
Was very like, I want to do damage, but no, we're just going to do this. And then I'm going to Cleansing Downpour.
Yeah. I know it's not your way.
It's not my way, but I feel like if we can pull this out, I will be more happy than if I got to do extra 1 damage just now.
7 from Reptile Blade. Yeah, I think the Downpour is what's keeping us going. So I will keep Downpour.
Friend or foe? The hero target with the lowest HP deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. And yeah, oh yeah, I just killed my thing that was gonna be 1 extra. So I don't know. Yeah, Fanatic. Okay. DJ says, I once saw you go a whole game without dealing damage. I believe in you. Thank you. Thank you, DJ. Yes, we know you want to heal all your things.
Yeah, this would all be 0 except for Victor.
Yep. Oof.
Well, it's not Tachyon's leg. All right, final dive. Goodbye, Victor. I don't care who's the highest HP right now. And the prisoners are going after Biomancer, at least. Probably Biomancer like twice. Or Biomancer and then Friction, so that's good. They're not doing a lot of damage.
Oh, someone's talking about beard grooming tips, so I'm going to comb my beard real quick.
All right, I'm going to throw Victor into Friction. I'm doing damage. What's your problem, Jeremy?
Yeah, I don't know.
I still haven't got End of Days, or we have not drawn a way to destroy an environment card since we had that Flash Flood long ago. Irreducible. All right, this might matter. The Everyman's Strength. Increased melee damage dealt by the Proletariat with the highest HP by X. So I don't think it matters which one, but the first damage is going to be more because it's irreducible. And it's going to be a lot. So Fanatic can take it. Oh, God.
the poopapu of the punch just lined up exactly with the music from the from the block, which was very excited.
Oh man, that Everyman's Strength is rough. Even that -2. You should play blend into the pack. Maybe.
Yeah.
And then like get the Rhino so that you have -1 damage.
My God, there are so many villain cards in play. Okay, yeah, I think that's...
Actually, that card should tell you how many villain environment targets are in play. We can do that.
Yay! 3 damage to Biomancer! Yay!
Woo!
5 damage to Biomancer!
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Actually,
Imprisoned Rogue is going to be...
yeah, and 4 more to Biomancer.
Oh my God, I forgot about the Imprisoned Rogue because Scholar is going to go down, and so is Fanatic.
All right, well, let's do all of the bad guys first. Even if it doesn't matter.
I forgot about those Imprisoned Rogues buffing Char. Sure, Baron Blade.
Alright, Baron Blade.
So Proletariat, actually, yeah, duplex the. I don't know if the art is going to matter.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
But I'm curious about Proletariat.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, the thing is,
because
because of defensive formation, it's all just going to be 0 to Proletariat.
Yeah.
So, all right, we can choose for me. We can pause for this. Say a prayer for the Scholar. And Fanatic is going to resurrect. I guess I should have played the Fleshed Iron instead of throwing it away. Are they still on this game?
We are. We've managed to hold on. There's that homunculus taking a damage since he came out in the first round. I guess it was the second round, but...
This is the start of the block's turn. If a lockdown comes out, we'll blow them up, but then I don't know if we'll have another round in us. We'll see. Hey, it's an agent. He can kill the Carbon Adept, maybe?
Sure.
Stupid Carbon Adept killing all our stuff. Probably is not the best choice, but I don't like him. Oh, Revenant.
Oh,
right.
Boy. All right. Well,
that's Baron Blade. He's not really doing a whole lot.
yeah, I mean, look, you know, Friction and Biomancer and Proletariat are all at 10 and under, so I feel like this game is well in hand.
Yeah. Do you want to use a power? Probably. I guess Fanatic can draw a card and keep looking for End of Days. I mean, if End of Days happens, we can potentially pull it out. We might also lose if it happens, so.
Yeah.
Fanatic, draw a card.
Yeah, go for it.
Holy Nova.
Holy Nova! Citizen Slash.
And they're getting damage through because of their boosts.
We never got rid of the pantsuit, so Blade is still healing. Okay. Let's
All right,
see.
your ongoings will not be destroyed. But I don't know if I would play Localized Hurricane.
Yeah, I was actually eyeing that electrical storm. I mean, I don't know how much longer we're gonna last, but
Yeah, I mean, if we can let it go off, then that's pretty good to have going.
Yeah.
So,
and then I'm just gonna heal everybody up. Well, not everybody. I'm gonna heal up those who are still with us. All right, Chain Lightning. All right. You know what would be sweet is if Biomancer could heal up all these people. Oh, thanks, Biomancer.
Don't worry, Char will kill them. At least the flesh children. Char is... I mean, he's killing us, but he's killing them harder. Okay. I lost my Aegis because I actually used it. I'm going to go with Sanctifying... I guess I get a hit point with Sanctifying Strike, but I'll still die from Char.
Yeah.
So it won't,
Yeah.
it won't matter. I won't be able to get to... I can't survive Char unless... Actually, you have a lot of cards. You have a really good chance of getting environmental allies. And switching to Gazelle.
That's true. Yeah, I could... Do I have
It's not for sure, but it's a really good chance.
Yeah, I mean, I have a Shifter Strength. I could literally discard everything.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Okay.
So,
I'm fine with that.
so, yeah, I'm going to Holy Nova just for giving hit points to everyone, even though it doesn't hurt anyone. Yes, 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 yes. Would be nice, but I want the hit points for us. And skip. End of days.
All right. So, yes, Proletariat. Oh, irreducible.
Irreducible. All right. Wait. I think it matters. So,
Okay.
The highest right now is the Naturalist. So if Everyman's Strength goes to the Proletariat with the highest. So if we let Proletariat hit first, he'll hit the Naturalist for a lot. But here's the thing: if the other Proletariat hits Naturalist, it won't do anything, and then Proletariat will hit Naturalist anyways. So. Actually, I think the less damage overall is to let the little Proletariat go first. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Because otherwise, like, the big Proletariat's going to hit the Naturalist, and then the little Proletariat will hit someone else. Oh, wait, actually, no. Okay, so it's irreducible, right? So the little Proletariat's going to do 1 damage. Is it just 1? Is there any bonuses? It's just 1. So then Naturalist will go down to 8. And then big Proletariat is going to do like 7. So maybe we do want big one to go first so that Naturalist doesn't die.
Yeah, you lost me a little while ago, so I'm glad that you're figuring it all out.
It's 6. Okay, yeah, and then 1 Tempest. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that Naturalist didn't die. Tempest almost dies. I think if we went the other way, Naturalist might have died. So
right.
I'm not sure, but
all right. So let's shift your strength.
Let's find environmental allies so Char can win us the game. It's possible. Did you end up watching that first Dolphins dive where we came back from certain doom?
I watched like the first half of it. Like I kept trying to be like, oh, I'm going to put it on in the background while I'm working. And then I kept like zoning out and missing bits. And I was like, oh, I got to get back to this one. I actually
It's mostly just like skipping through while we use our abilities and wait
Natural Born Vigor. There's environmental allies. Crafty Assault, Natural Born Vigor, Indomitable Force, Primal Charge, Predator's Eye, Cornered Beast, Hyperactive Senses, Primal Charge, Crafty Assault. All right. So, we're going to Environmental Allies.
Yay!
And then we are going to... It's
Switch
still
to
in my
Gazelle.
trash, so we're going to do trash and grab the Gazelle. Okay.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. Six to the Revenant or 4 to the mini Proletariat?
I would say to the mini Proletariat. Probably, do you think? I guess Revenant will definitely die if the Time Crazed Prisoner hits him. Actually, both of them are going to get hit.
Yeah, I was
Oh
gonna
no,
say,
they won't. They won't because this will get redirected twice, right? I would say hit Revenant because we actually really want him to die because Baron Blade is being increased by him and like he's hurting us because of that.
okay.
And then
Oh,
the
I
other
see what you're
one's
saying.
gonna,
because Char's gonna hit if we hit Mini
Char's
Proletariat
gonna kill
first.
Revenant. Yeah.
Oh,
So
right.
now,
Yeah. So Time Crazed Prisoner does that.
So let's have it hit. We may as well let it hit Revenant, kill Revenant.
Yeah. Get Revenant out of the way.
And get the Proletariat out of the way.
Yep.
Where are you, Mini Proletariat? Oh, it's 0.
Oh, it's 0-0.
Oh well. Then I'm not sure the order matters for any of these other guys. But a lot of them are going to get blown up, so that's good.
All right. Hit the tab button and just sit back and relax.
Did you know you can fast forward in Sentinels with the tab key or the fast forward button in the bottom right on mobile? Just hold it down. Goodbye, Zhulong. Hello, Tempest.
Yeah, Biomancer doesn't take it.
He gets the second hit, though.
Yeah, Clono Ranger takes
All those,
some.
the regular, like the homunculuses are alive, but the other flesh children are all blown up.
Jeez, how many homunculi are there?
There were a lot. He played most of his cards. He only has 2 cards left in his hand, in his deck. Because he had the card to search for them and put them into play and everything. Radioactivist goes away. All right. And then Lockdown. All right.
All right,
Well,
that's a totally
that's
manageable number of villain cards now. All right.
So the defensive displacement will go away at the start. And Fanatic is
And
down.
Fanatic is
out.
gone. Ooh, add that to that card.
Yeah.
Fanatic. I've been adding mine diligently. Okay, so let's see here. I could Cleansing Downpour.
But like when Scholar flipped, it didn't happen, right? So
Nope.
that's the funny part. Right. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm looking at my stuff.
We can't play End of Days anymore.
Yep.
You can destroy 2 ongoing cards on the Naturalist turn, though. Which might be good to do. Because actually, he'll probably be dead from Proletariat before he gets a chance.
Yeah, that's I'm trying to like my calculus is all messed up when I play against teams because it's like, all right, so
I think you need to use Cleansing Downpour or you won't make it to your turn.
yeah.
It's true. After all that, we don't get to play End of Days.
A chance at vengeance. Ugh.
Well, I guess this teleporter or the displacement is helping there. And this is all going to be 0 because of
Yeah.
the pink cloud, which has been helpful and harmful. I don't know. I don't know if there is anything. Proletariat has 2 hit points.
I know.
Oh, that's the other Proletariat, not the big one. But the thing is that defensive formation makes it impossible.
Yep.
With the defensive displacement. So,
Man, what I wouldn't give for like a not Cleansing
Ball.
Downpour. What is it? Ball Lightning? Yeah.
lightning. I mean, Chain Lightning, you'll be able to do 2 to friction if you want to do some damage. That might be the only useful thing.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, it's because it's like 0 to the Proletariat, so it's just like.
Yeah, I can do 1. Is there anything with 1 HP? No. Ugh.
Yeah, you could ping the Omni Blade or something.
Yeah.
And then you can't hit anything else.
Oh, homunculi. A new creation! Wonderful. Oh, good.
There's probably not going to be any, right?
Yep.
And they heal.
All right, Fanatic.
Play a card, gain 2 hit points, or increase damage by 2. Actually, you could play Crafty Assault.
I was going to say, play Crafty Assault now.
And not die to Proletariat. That seems useful. Unless you drew Ball Lightning.
Djamatic says, congratulations, Biomancer's deck is empty. You showed off the whole thing.
Well, we didn't because a bunch of got discarded, but yeah.
But yeah, whatever. We milled through his entire deck. That's what we like to show you here on Sentinels Live. All right, where am I? Crafty Assault.
Yeah.
All right, so all my 3 targets, 2 melee damage is not going to do anything, right?
Yeah, just stop dealing damage.
Just stop.
Just stop.
So every man's strength and defensive
I would say
formation?
every man's strength and defensive formation are the 2 things that are keeping us from
from winning the game next turn.
That's really the 2 things. It's
Yeah,
nothing.
now we're all set. No problem.
Come on.
2 more clones.
At least I think he only has 1 left, so it could be worse. All right, and then he can't. All right, it's quite possible that Friction will just kill herself on her turn before she hits us.
Yes, I think that is accurate.
Actually, she has 1 card in her deck, so we know what she's going to play. She's going to play Unhealthy Speed. Each hero target 1 and herself 1, play the top card, and then it could be anything. So if you can kill Friction, that might be good. You have, I don't know if you have, yeah, you don't have that card anymore. You do have Cornered Beast. You could destroy Friction if you wanted. That might not be a bad idea. Bestial Shift, regain 3 hit points, use a power, right? Like you can do a lot on your turn, like more than that potentially.
Yeah, if I Bestial Shift, I can actually go up to 11.
Right, because you could use your Gazelle power to heal.
Yeah.
Also.
And then defensive displacement will be gone. So I guess the question is, like, what are we going to be able to let me do?
You should just play all your cards. It would be an awesome turn.
It would be an awesome turn. Primal Charge, yeah, I don't need to draw 4 cards. I don't need that.
Yeah, I don't know how important it is for Friction to be destroyed because she's not really doing a lot now. And when she shuffles, then she won't have any cards left in her trash, so...
I'm committing.
Super Heal, I think, is, yeah.
So now the question is, do I want... No,
I
actually...
probably stay where you are.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was like, well, I could try to, like, Rhino, but I think... Excuse me, I think where we're at is probably...
Yeah, because if you want, you could have done more of a switch with Bestial Shift there, right? Like, switch into something and use more powers and blah, 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 but... That's okay. Get lots of hit points. Prison Riot! Luckily, they're all in the trash. So, I mean, it would be actually good if Char came back out.
Yeah.
All right, the defensive displacement is gone. There.
And now...
Kills herself.
yeah, now Friction did not survive. Okay.
Nice. And that means the Hippo didn't get to deal damage and stuff, so...
All right, what are the choices? Draw a card, use a power, or 2 heroes regain 1. So yeah, so basically it's one of the first 2. I don't think we're going to need to bother drawing a card, so it's going to be use a power.
Yeah, I mean, Cleansing Downpour is still a good call, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
And because on your turn, you can play Grievous Hailstorm and start piles of damage, so... And you're going to be doing damage with your lightning, so...
Ugh, another chance of vengeance. Ruin. Alright, so that's going to go after Tempest. Yeah.
Oof. Tempest is at 1.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, so let's... I assume this isn't going to matter, right? Order?
I don't think so. Because there's 2 Proletariats.
Yep. Okay. So now the question is, do I Grievous Hailstorm, or will I potentially do more if I localize Hurricane? Since I'm going to get one more thing. Yeah, I don't think localized Hurricane's going to be the right.
Grievous Hailstorm will definitely do more.
Yeah.
It will do more good.
All right, where are the Proletariats at? Where my Proletariats at? Oh, there's only 1.
There's only 1, and it's at 5, so it's
so it's not going to matter. All right.
We actually have Biomancer down to 6. He's going to heal a little, but...
Oof.
These homunculi are going to do... Oh, no!
Ah! That is so not okay.
These homunculi are going to whack Naturalist for a bunch. Oh, man, he's at 1. Both heroes at 1. Do you want to play a card?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I mean, if I craft the Assault again... I mean, I don't know how much it's going to do, but I can get rid of flanking maneuvers and the genetically fused physique.
Well, okay. So on Proletariat's turn, he is going to kill you both. That's what's happening right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like, so if I craft the Assault, I can get rid of the Proletariat and then hit big guy Proletariat, but like...
then he will kill you both.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, you'll be able to get rid of flanking maneuvers. So only one will die. Unless he plays a card that kills the other one. So that's not a bad plan. I mean, given that doing nothing will mean Proletariat kills you, so...
Yeah, I'm just looking here. Do I have...
I like Crafty Assault.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Yeah, I don't have anything else. Primal Charge, draws cards, doesn't heal. Natural Born Vigor, I've got to get to the next turn in order to heal. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Assault craftily.
Alright, so hit that.
They want you to eat Tempest. I would probably hit, I don't know, Ruin.
Yeah, probably Ruin. Alright.
And destroy both of those. No more ongoing cards. And what does he play?
Ooh! Oh, wait, nobody gets to play another card?
Play the top card.
Oh.
And that's going to do it. Each target deals itself damage. So who wants to hit themselves for the end? Is it going to be Naturalist?
Yeah.
It's like trips and falls into his fist or teeth. Well, that was a pretty good try. I feel like we could have given up and restarted if we were not on the stream.
Oh, interesting. Since there is a non-musical team villain in, it just plays the sort of like flung into darkness victory.
Oh yeah,
lost music.
Well, that's probably fine. All right, new game.
New game! All right, so we're not going to do a vote off the island this time. So here's the choices. I'm actually going to type the choices here. So we've got Citizens H plus A. We've got La Capitan. We've got Miss Info. We've got Operative. We've got Plague. Is that all of them? Oh, and Ambuscade. Ambuscade.
This time we're bringing the A team. I mean, that was not a bad team. We held out against ridiculous odds, but I'm bringing Legacy and Tachyon.
All right. So, yep. Remember, you got to vote for someone who is. This is a existing hero or villain who has returned. I got 1 for Hammer and Anvil, 1 for La Cap, 2 for La Cap, 3 for La Cap. All right.
All right, La Capitan.
La Capitan, and then of course we got to pick at least the 2 other villains that we didn't show this time. So that's gonna be Ermine and Fright Train, and we'll bring Friction along. We'll give her another chance. I really like Baron Blade's whole thing about like where he heals every time is just so demoralizing that it drives me crazy. So I don't want to play against that. All right, so you got
have
team
to destroy
leader.
that card.
All right, so in that case now I'm gonna play regular Tempest and Skyscraper, I think.
All right, area damage. All right, let's see what La Capitan does here.
All right, so La Capitan. At the start of the game, La Capitan enters play out of time. Side out. Chiquito. Is that right? So is put into play, and La Capitan's deck is shuffled.
Chiquito.
This card, Chiquito. I hate this card. I hate
Chiquito.
it. At the end of La Capitan's turn, if Chiquito is in play, La Capitan deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 energy damage. If not, Chiquito is moved from La Capitan's trash into play, and the hero with the most cards in hand discards 1 card. And on the flip side, at the end of La Capitan's turn, 1 hero ongoing card is destroyed unless the owner of that ongoing card discards 2 cards. All right. And environments.
So this is a younger version of La Capitan. This is a less experienced time. Omnitron?
That's good. That was actually one of the ones that... No, actually, yeah, Time Cataclysm.
Sure.
That fits
That's
with
a
La
good one.
Capitan.
Yeah.
And I feel like we haven't played that in a while. I don't know. All right, so yeah, we got La Cap, Ermine, Fright Train, and Friction versus Team Leader Tachyon, Tempest, Legacy, and Skyscraper in the Time Cataclysm, which means I don't even have to turn on iTunes for it.
So this La Capitan doesn't have her crew. That's one of the big differences.
Default opening line. We're running out of time. Keep together, team. We can make this work. All right, Tachyon opens with Blinding Speed, Hypersonic Assault, Pushing the Limits, Sucker Punch. Tempest has got a Ball Lightning. Where was that all last game? Elemental Subwave Inducer into the Stratosphere, Otherworldly Resilience. Legacy, Flying Smash, Surge of Strength, Legacy Ring, and Thuck. And Skyscraper, Colossal Left Hook, Compulsion Canister, Explosive Reveal. And there's my Thorathian Monolith. All right, excellent. So here comes Chiquito. Constant Prattle. Engine of Destruction. Shock Dampeners, and another thing. Stolen Gear. All right.
Bring up Chiquito when you get a chance.
Yep. So Stitch in Time comes out. Yeah, so yeah, that is definitely a thing I'm going to do. So let's go over to...
Yes, and also La Capitan does not have artwork yet. No,
right.
She will.
So Chiquito, the first time a player discards a card each turn, place it under this card. When La Capitan or this card would be dealt damage, move 1 card from under this card to the appropriate trash. If a card is moved this way, prevent that damage. So you might recognize this if you're a La Capitan fan, that this is very similar to her flip side, right?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, Tachyon.
You should also look at the card that she played.
Stitch in Time. When this card is destroyed, La Capitan takes a full turn out of turn order sequence. I wonder what that's going to look like. At the end of the environment turn, destroy this card.
Crazy. All right. I'm going to play Pushing the Limits. And I think Hypersonic Assault. And then La Capitan won't be able to deal damage if that's what she was going to do.
Indeed.
And Chiquito doesn't have any cards.
Thank goodness.
So it doesn't get canceled.
Yeah, Chiquito is definitely like, it's a very thematic card because it's like the little helper card that is just constantly in your way and really annoying.
Yeah, and it comes back.
And it comes back. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's totally the little
get rid of it.
Yeah, it's the what's it called? The dead monkey from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Have you played in Final Wasteland so you can get Chiquito out of the game?
Oh, I haven't yet. That sounds like a good plan. I like it.
Always hit Chiquito first.
Yeah, that is totally exactly Tick Walker. That is exactly what I do.
The Capitan doesn't have that high hit points, so usually you can just like kill her before Chiquito gets too many cards. But
sometimes it gets away from you. And
Ermine is going to be making us discard cards, and so.
Yes.
And actually, Chiquito. Does Chiquito care about cards coming from hand? I don't think so.
Any discarded card.
Yeah. So the first hero discard is going to go under Chiquito. So I'm going to suggest not Tachyon because I want her cards to go to her own trash.
Understood.
So, sure, Tempest. Or Chiquito stole it.
It's just the first, Tick Walker.
Actually, I have a question for Christopher about that we have to ask him about. Is it per player or is it for the group?
Oh, I see. Yes, I understand what you mean. First time a player discards a card
still
each
preview
turn.
and may not be final.
Right, exactly. Okay, so
you could put Chiquito on top of her deck.
I was gonna say I could into the stratosphere. Let's see. Or I could ball lightning. Yeah, if I ball lightning, I could get rid of Stitch in Time, or I could get rid of Constant Prattle.
Stitch in Time will destroy itself.
That's true.
Forget.
Right, but it depends on when we want her to take a turn out of order, which could be a thing.
True. I'm not sure if it matters right now.
All right, I'm just going to localize Hurricane because it's that time of game.
I would be using your base power all the time. You do more damage with your base power in Vengeance games.
That's true, but right now I think this is what I'm going to do.
Fair enough.
Choke! Look at that!
Mimatone, if you have a question that you want cleared up, it is probably best to email us, not ask us in the chat, something that's detailed like that. Or ask in the forums, and maybe Christopher will answer you. Do I want Flying Smash? Sure. Choke destroys equipment cards at the end of Fright Train's turn. What did she destroy anything? I guess we didn't have equipment.
Yeah, I don't think we had anything.
And usually we'll be able to get her to destroy a link, so. Now we can hit the villains.
Hit the villains? What a novel concept.
What? Here, have a Galvanize.
Alright, Friction is got Argentium. Unhealthy speed.
I hear some talk.
Yes, there are people talking outside my door. Good microphone on this thing.
Good or bad.
Or bad, yeah. Alright, so do I want to help my teammates or do I want to hit some people?
I mean,
or
they
both.
have Hypersonic Assault right now. It's not lasting for much longer, but...
Yeah, but I could Colossal Left Hook and get rid of, like, Explosive Reveal and then Thorathian Monolith. And then use my base power. That sounds like fun. Alright. Oh, right, I'm galvanized too!
That's right.
Oh, I love it. Alright, so we're going to hit that. And I'm going to discard that. Oh, Chiquito. Chiquito Banana.
Yep.
Whatever. All right, so I don't think it's gonna matter.
Probably not. Chiquito will be losing a couple of cards. Both of them, in fact.
Perfect.
And saving us from your splash damage.
All right. Oh boy. Fixed point.
I was
Out
wondering
of
if
the
this would
gate.
happen. So Stitch in Time does not get destroyed, so it doesn't do anything.
Aha. All right,
I was wondering if
chronological
that might happen.
hotspot. Let's pop that open. At the start of each hero turn, reveal the top card of that hero's deck. If the revealed card is a one-shot, discard it. Otherwise, put that card into play, and that hero does himself 3 psychic damage.
That is a really fun card. It can be really awesome, but also really terrifying.
Yeah.
And it's all going to be going to Skyscraper. Ah. Damn it.
Yeah, your Lightspeed
All right,
Barrage
so
over there.
It revealed Lightspeed Barrage, which is a one-shot, so it would be discarded, and then Chiquito stole it. It's almost as if the designer of the game planned for that. All right, Fleet of Foot. Let's fleet my feet.
Sonic Vortex, Chain Lightning. All right. Backfist Strike. Good. Aggression Modulator.
Let's see. I guess I can't destroy anything with Blinding Speed. I could destroy Fixed Point, but is there anything fun we want to do with Fixed Point?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there is anything we can... I guess Throthian Monolith won't be destroyed. That's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we'll keep it around. So I'll just play Accelerated Assault and get a burst of my trash and deal a bunch of damage. So I'll hit Chiquito first here so that... Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can't destroy that and prevent the damage.
Yeah, it can't be moved out of play. Even though it's under the card, it's in play. So Chiquito can't prevent the damage.
Nice.
I never had that happen before. I haven't played her in Time Cataclysm. I mean, that would happen with regular La Capitan as well.
Yeah, interesting. And just to be clear, Choke is at 0 HP, but obviously she can't be destroyed thanks to Fixed Point.
And we all draw more cards. Everyone discards a card. So the first one's going under Chiquito. So preferably not Tempest. Legacy can't discard a card. Because I have extra Legacy rings. I'll discard Sucker
Yeah, I was
Punch.
gonna say Sucker Punch seems like a good choice there.
Rex says, oh, look at that. Fixed Point doing unusual things. How strange.
Yeah, of these choices, I don't know that I'm going to play the Subway Reducer, so we'll get rid of that.
Glad you didn't say, I have 2 Into the Stratospheres. Useless.
Yeah, no. I've learned my lesson. Do we think
I have
anyone's
2
going
of
to
these
use the
most useful cards
microassembler?
in the game. Why would I want both of them? I don't think we'll need microassembler,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, it seems
I have
like-
Legacy Ring in hand, so that's usually what I usually go for with Legacy, and it's useful with this team still. But I didn't really vote for. I don't think this matters actually. I was just clicking, and it clicked on that.
Yeah.
Here. It's all going to Skyscraper anyways. Chiquito.
Silly Chiquito Banana. But that's okay though, because if I can get Chiquito under 0 when the environment turn hits, it'll just go away.
That's right.
So let's maybe do that. Like I can Chain Lightning. Because Ball Lightning
I mean,
is
you don't need to
useless
worry
right
about
now.
it. Like, Skyscraper is going to be hitting everything for 2, right?
Oh, that's true. Okay,
Assuming
I can
you're
still
gonna
Chain
take-
Lightning.
Yeah, like you have lots of things you can do.
Yeah,
So
so I'm going to Chain Lightning. We'll hit Fright Train first, so we can try and get him out of the way. And then she is immune still to lightning, so that's not useful.
I think it hit Capitan and Ermine.
Yeah, let's sneak in some La Capitan. Wait, what?
Oh, I think it's choosing. We have to choose it, but it still doesn't. This was happening before. I was wondering, like this happened before. It popped up and then nothing happened.
Right. Okay.
It also asks you twice. That seems like a bug.
Do we want our... Oh, no, right, because La Capitan's going to do it. Well, if I hit the Seer with this, then the Seer will definitely be gone for sure as a result of...
I'm not worried about the Seer.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so in that case, then, should maybe Localized Hurricane is the better choice here to really go after a couple of these villains that we can hit that we wouldn't necessarily be able to hit.
Sure, and you can draw cards too.
Yeah, so. I like that. Let's do that. So we'll hit La Capitan for this, and then select a bunch of things. And...
Fright Train, I guess?
Yep.
Make sure he's... I mean, he won't die because of fixed point until fixed point goes away, but he'll be gone soon. Let's go into Skyscraper either way.
Yep. Doing your duty, Skyscraper, and we salute you for it.
I do love Takedown in team mode. Wait, what? Oh, I'm like, how did I play Inspiring Presence? That's amazing. Because of La Capitan.
Ah.
Bonus play. But yeah, I think Takedown is the way to go here. Villain cards cannot be played. Yes, please.
Heroic Interception for when Therapian Monolith goes away.
And now the villains do nothing, and we shred them. Oh, this was your reveal from La Commodora.
Yeah.
You don't want to discard Friction's deck, so maybe like someone else.
Yeah, like Capitan. Yes, all ongoing cards are indestructible. All right.
Oh, right, that was at the start of the turn, so you'd be able to do it right away.
Oh, yeah.
That's why that came up there. So I would play any of the links. I guess Compulsion Canister is pretty good.
Yeah, I was going to say Compulsion Canister.
But you don't want to choose Fright Train because I think he'll kill himself.
Yeah, I was going to put it on Capitan.
Yep,
and have
that's
her
fine.
hit Ermine, maybe.
Actually, no, he can't kill himself. You want to put it on Fright Train because Fright Train will do more damage because of his ongoing.
Oh, because of his ongoing. Right. Okay.
But normally you wouldn't because he would kill himself, but he won't because of fixed point.
Yeah.
So.
All right, good. And then...
Whoever you want to hit.
Well, I feel like we still want to keep sneaking stuff in on La
Sure.
Capitan as long as we can. Well, actually, yeah, I guess Chiquito's going away, but whatever. It's fine. All right, and then let's hit everything.
Chiquito comes back, right?
Right. Yep, doesn't matter.
Yes.
Ah! Chiquito!
Yes. Sorry. We will make sure that doesn't come up. Everything is going to blow up on the environment turn. And then, like Capitan gets an extra turn. Get ready. I have to turn my music up. Oh no!
Ah!
I left the game. I'm coming back.
All right, I'm waiting for you.
So we're stress testing here. I tried to click options and I definitely clicked the wrong thing.
All right, first
All right.
card. All right, Fright Train is done. Gentium Destroy, Shock Dampener, Stolen Gear. Oppressive Smog, reduce all HP recovery by 2. Decision time. What?
Whoa! And then she can't play a card.
But Chiquito comes back out. And I have to discard.
First comment. Oh my god.
Get rid of Vicious Cyclone. Chiquito can take that. And we're back.
That's right. That was just a brief interruption in the time stream. Pay no mind.
Pay no mind.
Yeah, I usually had the music turned off in the stream, so I had to make sure to turn it up.
Yeah, so that's fun. Can I rewind that? Don't worry, you can rewatch it again. Yeah, I like the record action. That was definitely one of the things that was like, we definitely should have some sort of audio something happening here.
Yeah. So it adjusts the music during that time, ahead of time. For burst cards, I think I'll play Sonic Vortex on this. Yeah.
Yeah, might as well get those Chiquitos out of the way.
And get a big hit on friction for
Yes.
6 damage.
Thank you, Takewalker.
Stop stealing my burst cards. Actually, if I did put a burst card in the trash, I should get to hit one more target. Yes, it has twice for some reason. Yep. Oh, wait, this is the 4th anyways. Oh, wait, I think this is the 5th. Or maybe it's just the 4th. No, it's just the 4th. But I did get one more. I now have one more burst in the trash. So. And yeah, now I do get a 5th. But I don't think we want to use it. Hooray for X. So yes, every time there's, whenever there's something funny or sort of unusual like that, we like to do something a little different. Yeah, and so there you go. You get the preview of Le Capitan's special time warp effect.
Cytosine says, whoever thought up the lightning bolt icon system and making it context sensitive did great and valuable thing for all of us.
I'm not sure who thought that up.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was one of those things where during development, there was definitely a bunch of stuff that came up, which was like, okay, we can play this game as it is on the tabletop. Just boom, 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 boom. But like a couple things sort of fell out of our process of sort of being like, well, but why do you have to do it that way? And one of them was the rewind system, where it's like, if you're on the tabletop and you're like, the table talk will be like, well, if we do this, then this will happen. And well, if we do this, this will happen. And it's like, well, what if you do something and you're like, no, wait a minute. Like most of that would happen in the table talk phase. And so that's why we were like, well, letting you rewind for like a fat finger seems like a reasonable thing. And similar with the lightning bolt, it's like, okay, there should be a good, simple place to be able to see everything that's on the table. Because if you were looking at the table, you'd be able to see everything, hopefully, ostensibly. And so we wanted to find a good way to sort of represent that.
Yeah, and the effects, we call it the effects list, the lightning bolt screen. It basically mostly shows, like the main thing that it has to show is things that are temporary, and you couldn't tell were the case if you like walked up to a game of Sentinels on the tabletop.
Yes, right.
So like Galvanize has been used, for example. You can click on it and see where the effect came from and stuff. It also has some other useful stuff that are like, it's just more of like, you can go and look in Friction's trash at any time and see how many surge cards, but sometimes you want to see. And I think and Cyclones was mentioned in context sensitive, like when you look at a specific card and it tells you like, specific interesting information related to that card. That was, I think, Jean-Marc came up with a lot of those things. So, who wants to move a card from hand on the top of their deck? Tempest? All right.
Yeah, Tempest has so many, so it's fine.
Speedy Ulrek asks, how can you play Kondo Ahura? You wait for La Capitan to play it.
That's a typo.
Now can you play it? I mean, no.
we're not the villains, so...
Yeah. All right. Just don't steal Tachyon's cards. That's all I ask. And yes, Challenge Mode, Agent of Gloom Spite, and Skinwalker Gloomweaver was another sort of special thing. We knew we wanted to do something cool instead of just, I don't know, nothing.
Right.
Well, got a Vicious Cyclone.
Yeah, it got played for me. That's fine. You know what? We're doing great. I'm going to do this. Wait, not that
Where
I
did you
think
put
it's
it?
going to matter.
Fine. I thought you'd put it on La Capitan to get rid of Chiquito cards.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we should rewind.
What? The game didn't have rewind when we first put it to beta testers, right? And it was a hotly requested feature, you might say. Hotly? Highly? Hootly?
Slotly. I don't know. I can put that there and do that.
That's right. He takes the first one, which...
Yeah.
That's funny. Well... Yes, I don't know why it asks twice, but we'll definitely fix that. That's annoying. Wait, you didn't discard 3?
I did not. I only discarded 2,
You have so
and
many.
1 got stolen. I know. It's fine. We're fine. Look at this. They've got, like, between them,
yes.
they've got, what, a dozen hit points? Not even, or,
Just like play Lightning Slash and kill the Capitan. You don't. I mean, you could do whatever, but
yeah, that's fine. There you go. There was your preview of La Capitan, and now she's gone. I hope you're happy.
I'm happy. We can see the backside now, where she travels in time and meets her future elderly self.
I just really wanted to end the game, like, as soon as possible. So there you go.
Well, you didn't. There's still one villain left.
Yeah, but we got this. Come on, Come on, Legacy. Give him
Legacy.
give him the back of your fist.
Legacy on his 3rd turn is going to finish the game. I'm going to use Doc instead.
Oh, all right.
For liberty, truth, and Justin. And Ermine has a white flash.
Yeah, we knew
What?
that already. That one's already on the card.
Oh, that was on the card.
Yeah.
It's weird.
All right. So there you have it, folks. 2 new team villains tonight. We showed you La Capitan with a little bit of a cool little surprise. And we showed you... I wanted to say Bugbear, but I meant to say Biomancer.
That was like an hour and 45 minutes vengeance or villains game, and then 20 minutes.
Yeah, basically.
30 minutes maybe.
Your
Villains
luck
game.
can change just that quickly. Oh, I see. You came back in with a question mark icon. At least on my system, you did.
Oh,
All right. So yeah, tune in every Tuesday night for more fun Sentinels action. Maybe there'll be some more cool previews next week. Trying to think if there's any
there's
show
some
notes.
requests to see La Capitan's backside.
Okay, yes, I can do that. Let's go to the menu, back, and go to Multiverse. I showed it at the top of the thing, so we'll do it again real quick. So yeah, so La Capitan. Oh wait, am I in there? Oh, she's up here. Okay, she's under L. Or she's under C instead of L.
Yes, because
Yeah, no, I get it. I know.
oh,
I
yes,
understand.
it is.
All right, so La Capitan, here it is. And we can turn that off so you can see all the beautiful flip her over. Bloop. And then put that back. At the end of La Capitan's turn, 1 hero ongoing card is destroyed unless the owner of that ongoing card discards 2 cards. So that is what happens there. And she doesn't have music, so we're in the Multiverse with silence right now.
Silence of the Multiverse.
The silence of the
I guess you could go over to. Is there any more cards of hers you wanted to show, or we can just?
Yeah, we can do that real quick. So what do we see? Okay, so a good time span. If La Capitan would be dealt 3 or more damage, prevent that damage, and La Capitan deals the source of that damage 2 energy damage. Anomalous shift. Shuffle each hero trash into the associated hero deck. Reveal the top card of each hero deck. Discard any one-shots revealed this way. Then put the other revealed cards back on top of their decks. Obviously, Chiquinto, we got chronological
knife with granny pants.
Was that?
Or knife's granny form on Anomalous Shift.
Donde aquí? La Capitan deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 melee damage. La Capitan deals the hero target with the lowest HP 2 energy damage. Off tiempo. With another sort of view of the infamous cookout. Reveal the top card of the hero deck belonging to the player with the most cards in hand. That player discards any cards which share a keyword with the revealed card. Oh, man. This card. Ugh. So annoying. Like, I think I pulled this one, and it revealed something that was, like, ongoing limited, and it was like the whole hand is gone. It was so annoying. Cuando ahora. Destroy 1 villain ongoing card, play the top card of the deck of that ongoing card. Destroy 1 hero ongoing card, play the top card of the deck of that ongoing card. Destroy 1 environment card, play the top card of the environment deck. That's crazy pants.
That's pretty cool artwork on that card, too. Showing lots of different versions of heroes from different multiverses.
Yeah, actually, this, I believe, was one of the art prints. So, like, if you kickstarted, or not kickstarted, if you pre-ordered Villains back when they did the pre-order, I think this was one of the art prints, and they actually talked a little bit about it on Twitter or Facebook. It was definitely not on the letters page because it was a long time ago, but they talked about sort of the different versions of the heroes and villains.
Yeah, there's a forum thread on Greater Than Games.
Forum thread, yeah, maybe that's what it was. All right. Temporal Keyhole. Destroy 1 hero ongoing card. If a card is destroyed this way, reveal cards from the top of the destroyed card's deck until 1 ongoing card is revealed. Put it into play. Discard the other revealed cards. The Capitan deals each target in that play area 2 energy damage. Throwback. Yeah, we didn't get to see a lot of her deck. We're going through all kinds of stuff here. The environment takes a full turn now out of turn order sequence. Yeah, so this is another one of those ones that would have been fun to show.
It's the same effect.
Same effect, but yeah, like sort of another thing that sort of pulls stuff out of the time stream and does it at a random time. So during that turn, villain targets are immune to damage from environment cards. All right. Cool. So yeah, that was our villains preview. We'll have more villains preview hopefully for you next week. And I think that is going to do it for another episode of Sentinels Live here on Tuesday night. Sentinels in the Multiverse, as you all know, is the only cooperative comic book card game that you and your friends should be playing. So make sure you tell them about it. Thanks for joining us. We do this every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. And if you enjoy the show, please do like, share, follow, and subscribe. Click that little like button. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on YouTube, Twitter, you name it. It really does help not only spread the word about the show, but also spread the word about Sentinels of the Multiverse. The game is available on iOS, Android, as well as Steam, and always in good old analog cardboard and ink. And you can find more info and download the free demo at sentinelsdigital.com. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. As always, I am Jeremy.
I'm John, and I think you should probably add some to your outro about our other shows coming up later in the week.
That's a good
and
point.
Maybe a tag on about that Sentinels of Earth Prime thing.
So let's just pretend I said this a minute ago. Make sure you join us every Thursday and Saturday, both at 7 p.m. Eastern, for Dolphin's Dive and Tales from the Archive, respectively. And right now, on Kickstarter, check out Sentinels of Earth Prime. That is another brand new game that is in a completely different multiverse that works on the same Sentinels engine. On the tabletop, it will be fully cross-compatible. You'll be able to take your decks from Sentinels of Earth Prime and play them with your decks from Sentinels of the Multiverse. And there's an awesome, amazing stretch goal where some awesome, amazing company might make a video game version of it. They are at, last time I checked, they were over 80,000. So take a look at that. Check it out.
Yeah. Help it
decks.
succeed.
More
And
decks for Sentinels.
there might be more digital Sentinels even after Oblivion.
Indeed. Alrighty. Yeah, download the demo. Check us out. Everything's great. You guys are awesome.
Good. That's all that he meant to say.
That's
and
what
also,
I meant to say.
I'm John. Good night.
Good night from the multiverse. Thanks, everybody.